Thank you. Hey, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Very happy to be here with you. I'm Alex Katouzian, Group General Manager for our mobile, compute, XR, wearables, and voice and music businesses at Qualcomm. Very happy we shortened the acronym to MCX. So let me get started. We're on the biggest stage for augmented reality in the world. And I wanted to thank Ori and his team for inviting us. Thank you very much. So this is my first AWE, but this is not new to Qualcomm. And just like the history that Ori went through, we've been doing R&D and product development for XR for over 15 years. And in that time frame, we have established 7 different platforms that are specific to XR. We've launched over 80 different devices with our partners, and we've won numerous awards, and namely, the latest award for being one of the most innovative companies in XR. With that, let me go to how we are proposing, and we're going to walk through how Qualcomm is creating the immersive future. We are at a very, very special inflection point in our industry. Businesses and consumers are realizing the value of spatial computing. And they're realizing the value add to their everyday use cases and how the user experience is getting enhanced. What I wanted to talk about today was how Qualcomm is a key driver in creating that momentum. And with our partners in the industry, how are we going about making sure that this market takes off? And we're adding value through our technology innovation, our growing the ecosystem with our partners, and bringing developer-first capabilities such as our innovative Spaces SDK to the developer community. We'll also be joined on stage by some of our exciting partners that are going to introduce their devices, and you can get a hold of them here right at AWE today. Snapdragon System Solutions are at the core of our strategy to bring immersive technologies to the market. And I wanted to cover today some of the key innovations and some of the key technologies that are going to be very, very pertinent to XR. So we are shipping billions and billions of devices that cover multiple markets across automotive, compute, gaming, handsets, tablets, hearables, wearables, and of course, XR. But we have innovated and developed all the key technologies inside of Qualcomm for these businesses. But the key items, if you could look across the tech that we're supporting, CPU, GPU, NPU, camera technology, video, audio, low-power islands, power systems, all across these devices, these key technologies are developed inside of Qualcomm with a mindset of mobile first. Why is that important? In mobile, you're actually constrained to a very small space where performance and power are key KPIs for all of our customers and all of our users. Every year, performance is increased in the mobile handsets. Process technology is at a leading edge. Capabilities and use cases advance every year. And every year, we have to keep within the power envelope of a handset. And that means we specialize these cores and these technologies to have high performance and low power, which is especially applicable to XR. Let me dig into a little bit more of what these technologies can do for XR. So Qualcomm is known as a communications company, But we are also in a transition point for the corporation. We're transitioning to the computing company, intelligent computing company for the edge. And of course, connectivity is part and parcel of that, because you have to have connectivity for communications and connecting to the cloud. But if you take a look at our computing capability and cores that we provide across all of our products, there are 4 things that stand out as to how these become applicable to the XR environment. If you take a look at our CPU technology, we have custom cores that we've developed in-house that are one of the highest performing, lowest power solutions in the market today. We've applied that to our PC products that have launched, or actually on shelves today. And you can see the performance of these devices are at the highest level with the lowest power, with the longest battery life available. Very applicable to XR. And we are going to provide these types of cores across our mobile products and automotive products as well. The Qualcomm Adreno GPU core is a leading-edge GPU capable of playing hundreds and hundreds of games across the mobile market in the Android ecosystem. We're leading performance per watt on these devices. These cores have been integrated and part and parcel of our solutions across all of the devices that you saw on the previous slide. Again, extremely applicable to the XR environment, where foveated rendering, it becomes a key item, gameplay becomes a key item, and the user experience has to be at a high level. The Qualcomm Hexagon NPU. We've had our NPUs embedded into our devices for at least the past 7 to 8 years. But they've been working in the background. If you recall, when you're actually taking a picture on your phone, whether it's in low light or in sunlight, detecting malware, detecting false networks, your assistant, all have been driven by AI technologies that Qualcomm has brought to market. But again, everything was in the background. And now in the past 18 months, AI and the capabilities of what it does with generative AI is in the foreground, and everyone's talking about it. But we've had our NPUs embedded and perfected over the past 7 to 8 years. And before that, we have done R&D research on multiple AI capabilities to increase our capability into the market for the future. The NPUs are now embedded into all of our devices across multiple businesses. The Qualcomm ISP, our image signal processor, has been working hand in hand with our AI capabilities for multiple years. We're award-winning capability on mobile devices where our customers continuously place 1 or 2 consistently in benchmarks. Great technology across the board, all 4 of them applicable to XR. Really, the partnerships that we've established with many of our key internet company partners, as well as our OEMs, is to provide a virtually integrated solution to our customers and then enhance the user experience for their customers. The key point here is, if we don't virtually integrate with them, from the apps, through the OS, through the runtimes, through the middleware, down to the hardware accelerators, the user experience, the performance, and the power dissipation will not reach the KPIs that we want. And so therefore, it is absolutely necessary for us to be tightly coupled with our partners to try to have a vertical integration, and that vertical integration produces the best user experiences available in the market today. So if I look at Gen AI everywhere, everyone's talking about how Gen AI is going to change the market, it's going to change the user experience, it's going to enhance our daily use cases. But if you think about it, all of us carry multiple smart devices with us. I remember about 18 months ago at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, we showed the very first Gen AI application where you would type in and describe a scene, and a small 512 by 512 image running probably 10 to 15 tokens per second would appear in about a 20-second time frame. Why was that important? Because it was the first time where text to image was shown to the public. And people started to realize that generative AI could actually be applicable to so many different markets and so many different businesses. And ever since then, just a short 18 months later, we can actually produce that same 512 by 512 image in less than half a second. So the processing capabilities that have been embedded into our systems and our solutions are absolutely staggering, and they're actually growing in time. And if you take a look at the models that are being embedded now into devices, we talked about safe AI as you go into the cloud and what happens when security, immediacy, privacy has to be established. And now we're actually seeing multiple different size models being embedded into devices. And if you look at the examples that we have here, we have approximately 1 billion parameter models embedded into AR glasses. We are going to be producing 1 billion parameter models into smartwatches. And we're currently running anywhere between 13 billion to 30 billion parameter models on the PC, and between 7 to 10 billion parameters on the handset. All of us carry a handset. All of us have either a tablet or a PC with us during the day. All of us, hopefully all of us in the future, will have digital smartwatches. And more importantly, as another companion smart device that you will carry with you, the smart glasses. So why not have devices share AI and processing capability between them? We talk about a hybrid AI situation where on-device AI and the cloud AI can collaborate. Well, devices that are with you can also collaborate. And you can have a hybrid AI situation between a more powerful device that you have with you all the time. Handset is a great example. So if you have your glasses as a companion device to see what you see and to try to assist you on your daily use cases and be productive for you, you can also use the processing power on the handset. And when the time calls for it, you can actually send instructions to the cloud and have a one-trip instruction to the cloud to get back the information that you need. But again, all of us carry these devices with us on a daily basis. You carry it in the home. You go into your car. The car is a smart device that you have with you. You go into your place of business, and you use those devices on a daily basis. Why not allow them to collaborate together? And we also have another technology called Seamless. It's a protocol that is established on very low power Bluetooth that recognizes and becomes contextually aware of another device that's near you. And so based on the capabilities that we have in AI, based on the fact that we're vertically integrated with our partners, and based on the fact that we can actually connect and make multiple smart devices that you carry with you contextually aware, we can create a really, really great user experience for all of our customers and establish Gen AI as something that they can use on a daily basis. Another way for us to draw developers into our community, besides the Spaces platform, is what we call the AI Hub. The AI Hub was established a few months ago by Qualcomm to bring in multiple developers that are thinking about embedding AI and generative AI capabilities into their applications. What we have done is we have taken multiple open models that are in the market. We have quantized them. We've shrunk them down so that it can actually fit on device. We've optimized them to our hardware solutions. We've made 90+ models available in the AI Hub for all developers to see and work with. You can also bring your own models and embed those models in the apps if you wish. We have over 45 cloud-hosted device types in a device farm. So when a developer comes to the AI Hub and they see the models that they want to use and they embed them in their apps, they have the ability now to go to that device farm and test it out on the exact hardware that they want to deploy into the market. So we have number of phones, number of PC devices, XR kits that are available in the device farm. And so when the developers come on the site, they look for the model, embed it into their apps, test it out, 5 minutes with less than 5 lines of code, and then test it on the actual end device hardware to make sure it's working, and then they can deploy it. And we've had great success with the AI Hub. We have thousands of developers coming through to try to see how they can embed AI into their applications. And then we help them test it on the end units, and then they can deploy right after. So in conclusion, the best way to interact, in our opinion, with Gen AI is XR. The advent of AR glasses, the growth of MR-based solutions, interacting with Gen AI capabilities, again, seeing what you see, being an assistant, helping on device with privacy, with immediacy, with security, and the ability to deploy these types of devices in conjunction with other smart devices that you carry with you is going to be a very large market, in our opinion. And we're very happy to be participating and at the center of this large market that will allow us to show the capabilities of spatial computing and have immersive solutions be available to all our customers. Thank you so much for your time. At this point, I'd like to bring on Said Bakadir, who is one of my colleagues running all of our product management for XR at Qualcomm. Said, welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, AWE. Thank you. Somebody asked me to ask you guys, how are you feeling today? I didn't hear that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Super pumped to be here with all of you. Alex just scratched the surface on the many innovations we're building every day into our Snapdragon platforms. And many of these innovations are coming to XR platforms, making the many experiences that we have today, that you've seen in XR, but many more exciting to come. And this is just one pillar of a great strategy that we've been building. A multi-pronged strategy that has one aim and one objective, which is bringing this technology to everyone, making it useful, valuable, and accessible to everybody in the world. Because we believe this is going to change our world. This is going to change our life. This strategy, in addition to the XR platforms, includes perception and algorithms, a lot of what you guys are working on, reference designs, and very importantly, software ecosystem platforms. With, on one hand, Snapdragon Spaces, a turnkey solution that we're bringing to developers and ISVs, lowering the bar and making our partners focus on the key differentiations that they have. And on the other hand, working closely with leading partners in the market. And this is an area I would like to share a lot of exciting news with you today. So when we're thinking about partners, when we're thinking about XR, we all recognize that the potential of this technology lies behind its ability to bring immersive experiences that bring value to the user in unprecedented ways and change the industries, make them more efficient. And we at Qualcomm believe there is only one way this would happen, There's only one way we can unleash that, which is working together with the ecosystem. And particularly, working with partners that believe in XR as a transformative technology and willingly invest in innovation and adoption. And without a doubt, without a shred of doubt, Meta has been a driving force behind this. Do you all agree with that? Yes, we do. And we're very proud in the collaboration we have built so far and what we have achieved until today. And many more, of course, to come. But to take this to the next level, Meta announced recently that they are taking their Horizon OS into third-party hardware ecosystem. And this is very critical to expanding the ecosystem. To tell you more about this, I'm very excited to invite the lead of Horizon OS, Krupa, into the stage and share with you a lot more on this. Krupa, please come in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here on stage, Saeed. I'm excited to be here at AWE. This is my first time. The energy's been really great. My name is Krupa Poobala. I'm a lead product manager on the Meta Horizon operating system. You all probably know in the last couple of months, we announced the Meta Horizon operating system. This, to us, represents a really big step that we're taking towards our future vision, an open computing platform for all of the metaverse. Over the last decade, we've been working on building innovative technologies to bring mixed reality and virtual reality experiences, enabling developers to build on top of these technologies and tie it together into really engaging, exciting experiences for our users, and to, of course, monetize them. And, of course, the Horizon layer, which makes people feel connected and allows people to spend time together in virtual worlds. But the thing that we're most excited about is exactly what you said, is the expanding reach of our platform to more users. We are open to third-party partners to start building hardware using our operating system. We've seen this play in the PC ecosystem, the mobile ecosystem. The way that we best serve our consumers is just with a broad range of devices, ranging from general-purpose computers to very specialized devices, but running common platforms that can reduce the cost, so to speak, for our developers and hardware manufacturers and everyone to reach to those consumers. So by opening it up, we're super excited to see what these new devices will enhance in the gaming ecosystem, the productivity ecosystem, the fitness use cases, the social use cases, and maybe things that we've never even dreamed of before. Just by being on our operating system, the Horizon OS, the devices have access to the perception and mixed reality capabilities we've built, the developer tools and the monetization capabilities we built, and again, the Horizon layer that is core to our social experiences. Our collaboration over the last, a quarter? Several years has led to these smash hit devices, right? We built the most successful MR and VR devices in history. Just by these devices being on our operating system and running on the Qualcomm Snapdragon processors, they are able to leverage all of the innovations we built over all of these years. Across both software and hardware and all of the things that Alex talked about, right? So it's not just like, oh, you get the hardware, you get the software, and the vertical integration is absolutely key. With that, I'm also excited about just future innovations coming to our users faster, easier, and just being easily available to more people. I just cannot wait to see all the magic that our teams are going to create together. Thank you again for having me, Saeed.
Well, thank you so much, Krupa.
Thanks.
Can't wait to see what Horizon OS can do to... We need people that can help expand this market. That is the most critical part where we are today. We are continuously looking at ways to do that as well. And one of the areas that is dear to me personally is, I would say, XR sports or immersive XR sports. And be it basically just augmenting your 2D viewing experience that you have today. Or you would like the premium experience that you would have on the court side, particularly for me, if I can watch Arsenal winning the Premier League next year from here, right? Yes? XR has the potential to drive and accelerate the commercialization of XR services. And to that end, I'm super, super excited to announce that we have formed an XR Sport Alliance alongside Acedo, an expert in video user experience and production, and HBS, a specialist in sport production. And together with the members, we will help drive the development and deployment of XR sport services, but also help the sport organizations understand and evaluate the value of XR and what it can bring to them in the effort of commercializing new XR sport services. And to learn a lot more about this, we have arranged a roundtable specifically about this at AWE, and I encourage all of you guys to go and attend that. Now, switching the gears a little bit into Spaces, Snapdragon Spaces. How many people are here that know Snapdragon Spaces? Wow, that's OK. I was worried at some point, right? I was getting worried. So just a little bit of history. Snapdragon Spaces was born at this stage at AWE back in 2021. And since then, we made it available. Since then, we added a lot of new features, compatible devices, a lot of developers came in. But most important, we got a ton of feedback from all kinds of partners. And one specific area where we've seen a really great adoption is enterprise. So we have seen a lot of our ISVs partners that built amazing experiences. And to just tell you more, I would like to give you a glimpse of some of these experiences that our partners built. So please watch this video. So this is, again, just some of the experiences. Thank you. Another round of applause, please, a little bit with the energy. Come on. This is not what I hear from AWE. So our developers, not only on enterprise, but we saw them building amazing experiences across various areas, be it healthcare or training, etc. And I'm always super pumped to see the ever-growing list of companies from OEMs, developers, ISVs that are working and leveraging Snapdragon Spaces exactly the way we wanted Snapdragon Spaces to be. We wanted it to be as a foundation of expanding the ecosystem. And here is an amazing news to all of you that use Snapdragon Spaces, to all of you that are planning to use it. As part of our effort in working with Google and Samsung, Snapdragon Spaces will be forward compatible with the Google upcoming XR platform. Yes. This is actually amazing because it's going to expand really the number of APIs, number of features that our developers will be able to use. It's going to be expanding the ecosystem eventually even more. And this is what I have eventually from the platforms and what we built from the software perspective. Now, I would like to switch into the device side. There has been a lot of progress from our partners. There has been a lot of innovation from capabilities that they've added. They always surprised us with new form factors. And particularly following our announcement at MWC, we're very thrilled to have our partner, NTT Qonoq, join us here today and make their AR glasses available today at AWE for you guys to try. And thank you. And to tell you more about this, please welcome Iwamura-san, AVP at NTT Qonoq, to the stage to tell you more. Iwamura-san.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saeed. Hello, my name is Mikio Iwamura. I come from a company called NTT Qonoq in Japan. And NTT Qonoq was established in October 2022 to develop XR businesses, including things like the metaverse and digital twins. And we spun off from NTT Docomo, a telecom operator in Japan. And I actually like our company logo because it kind of looks like two people wearing glasses, looking at communicating with each other over a network in the center. That's what we do. Now, but when we started talking to various enterprises about XR, we realized that there are not many choices for devices that could meet different customer demands. That's why last year we decided to build on our own these devices together with Sharp and established a joint venture company called Qonoq Devices. And I'm very excited today to present our first device. So this, I believe, is the world's first AR glassware that uses wireless connection, powered by Qualcomm's AR2 and Spaces platform. Thank you. And as such, the processing for sensing, application runtime, and visual rendering is split between the glassware and the smartphone. That means a user can leverage the powerful processing power of the Snapdragon embedded smartphones while minimizing the weight that's going on the head. So despite being wireless, it's very light and easy to wear. And in fact, our engineers have designed the form factors and the weight balance so carefully that it's actually very comfortable to wear very long hours. And we think that's very important for everyday usage. Equipped with 6 DOF, brightness of 1000 nits, and full HD resolution on each eye, it weighs 125 grams, about 125 grams, including the battery for wireless connection. With this unique position in the market, we foresee various use cases. For example, immersive entertainment. A spatial desktop that is personal, private, and portable. You don't need to be spooked out by foreign languages, as you get to see in your language. And you could also get remote engineering support, remote expert support. And I could give you another example. Japanese sit on tatamis, so you could be watching some tabletop entertainment, Eating something? Oh, that's virtual. Honey, I think I need some soy sauce here. you know, this is just, example. Could happen in a few years. Just don't think that, please don't think that Japanese carry chopsticks in their pockets. OK, we're looking forward to collaborating with various ISVs and resellers. So please visit Qualcomm booth and try our demos. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Iwamura-san. It's exciting. I mean, when you see every device, it's always exciting to see what's behind it. Switching into the other spectrum of mixed reality, and following an announcement that was done at CES with focus on mixed reality, not this time on gaming and entertainment, but more on how it can help creators, designers, engineers. And I have here today, very excited to have Suzki-san from Sony to tell us more about what they are cooking. Please, Suzki-san.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. This is Toshi Suzuki from Sony. I'm heading the XR business in Sony. Oh, before starting the presentation, I'd like to make it this way. Yeah. Oh. Oh, sorry. Slide this. OK. OK. In the history of Sony, we always committed to creators. And all line of our business, Sony provides solutions for creators to create. With increasing demand of 3D content generation among creators, we realized we need a necessity to tools to facilitate creations in spatial environment. This is the background of why Sony developed the spatial content system. As we announced at the CES, Sony is partnering with Siemens, a leader in industrial technology. And this Sony head-mount display is the world's first mixed reality device powered by Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2. Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2 platform supports the head-mount display's 4K per eye OLED microdisplay, and perception sensors, and video see-through function for stunning immersion. With those key elements, we believe this system will be the solution for immersive design and collaborative product engineering. Sony and Qualcomm have collaborated not only for the development of a head-mount display, but also to support Snapdragon Spaces. Support for Snapdragon Spaces means that developer can utilize Snapdragon Spaces Developer SDK and create immersive spatial computing experience that take advantage of Sony head-mount displays' advanced features. Sony and Qualcomm were well aligned on the effort to deliver Snapdragon Spaces to address the needs of industry. As a next step, we want to expand more in entertainment field, such as 3D CG asset creation and movie pre-visualization. We would like to work with you. Sony head-mount display will be experienced here at AWE and Sony booth and Qualcomm Snapdragon booth. So please touch and try and feel next generation spatial content creation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Suzuki-san. Exciting devices. Don't hesitate. Stop by the booth to try those new devices. With this, this is just the last edition of an ever-growing list of devices that our partners are building, all to enable spatial compute. And I encourage you guys to attend some of the sessions after this from our partners like Xreal or Siteful. They all have something to tell you about that. A lot of surprises there. So with this, I would like to invite you guys to other sessions that we're hosting today from Qualcomm, but also, again, visit our booth, talk to us, just come and say hello. Maybe we take a picture together. But with that, I really, really appreciate your time, your attention, and thank you very much. Thank you.